Hi, it's Patricia Dean again. Been busy. I was filling out an application for substitute teaching, and I'm going to fill out one for the library. And I'm doing a little Uber and Lyft. But boy, that's only supplemental. It doesn't really make that much money. So, anyway, I did fill out a Christian GoFundMe. Go Send Go. So I'll put that down in the description if anybody wants to help out. It's a struggle for sure. And on top of that, oh dear, the furnace isn't working right. And it's definitely fall temperatures here. But thank goodness. My youngest brother he knows a lot of work people, and he has set up a furnace guy to come out and look, and thank the Lord my dad's gonna pay for that, so Monday I won't be so cold anymore. In the meantime, I am working on getting the last of my cool weather crops done here. The spinach and kale and some more Swiss chard. I decided to go ahead and find enough pots. Partially because it's not going to be just for me and Art. It'll be for these guys. Yeah, it'll be for these guys. Because rabbits love that stuff too. So I will be able to grow some food for them during the winter too. They'll love it. And what I've done is I'm just simply taking soil out of those buckets and adding good old-fashioned rabbit poop to it. And there's my collected rabbit poop, and I have to clean out the pens and get some more. Any kind of animal poop will do as long as you use it right. I can't put it directly on the plants, but oh my goodness, it'll feed them well. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking some long these long pots that I have. Haven't used them for a while, but this is a good use for them. This is lettuce, mini lettuce, more mini lettuce. And I'm adding some more Swiss chard Swiss chard seedlings. This Swiss chard was already started, and the kale was already going. And I know what that is. I am trying to propagate some stevia. So I hope that those guys will survive. So I've got some other plants, some other seedlings inside that I have already planted. And also, the reason I'm keeping them inside is because it's been really chilly, and I don't know that they're strong enough yet for the low freezing temperatures, a light freeze, because we've had a couple of light freezes. But I'm also adding the fallen leaves, so that is very good nutrition for them also. Kind of create your own compost just in the pot. So get these done, and these guys will go inside until they're big enough to withstand. I don't know enough about cool weather crops to know if they're going to be big enough to withstand a light freeze until they can take root. That's what I'm concerned about. I think they probably need to take root first. So anyway, that's what I've been doing this afternoon, and I'm almost done. It's fun. This is all I've got left right here. So it's nice to not have to buy more soil, but to have what was in the old buckets there. And what doesn't get used will go in the compost pile. So that's what I'm doing. Taking this nicer weather. Actually, it's nicer out here than it is inside. So I've been opening the door because it's 64 out here, but it was only 62 outside, and it got down to 59 last night. Oh my goodness sakes, called wrapping around blankets and everything. Too chilly. But oh well. So, and it's been a different type of a weekend. My sister and her husband came into town, into Worthington, and because they're picking up some furniture from Dad to take home with them. I'm not quite sure who they're going to give it to. Maybe it might be for my nephew and his wife. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. But they're strapping it to the car, and they're going to drive it all the way back to Virginia. And we had a nice family dinner last night in a very nice restaurant. One that I wouldn't normally go to because they're too expensive, but it was very nice. And my youngest brother and his wife were there, Chris and Carrie, and Dad and Lynn and Jerry, and then myself and Chris's oldest son and his wife. They got married, I think, in December. So it was a nice time. Had a good time, everybody getting to spend some time. I mean, I haven't seen Lynn, my sister, and her husband in years. It's just because I can't travel there, and they're very busy with their business. They can't travel very much. Well, they travel. When they travel, it's with themselves and with family, so that's understandable. So anyway, that's what's going on. And nice fall day. Get this finished, and then I'll be working on some paperwork, financial aid stuff, and set up with HUD to help save the house. So anyway, I I enjoy gardening, so I had to get out here and do it. Plus, it's that time of the year. You got to clean up stuff. So actually, the last few days I've been cutting some grass and getting some dandelions and feeding that to the rabbits. So that's been kind of nice for them. So you guys have a good rest of the weekend, and see you next time. And God bless. And I hope everything is going well with all of you. And talk to you later. Have a great weekend. God bless. Until next time. Sometimes I don't know how to turn my own camera off.